desires, your aspirations, and I can tell you a little bit about the business if you like. Okay, great. Yeah, so obviously I've taken a look through your CV. Thank you for keeping it to one page. I appreciate that. Tell me a little bit about why you're looking to leave your current position and what has attracted you to this role. Yep. Okay, classic, yeah, okay. Yeah. You have to remember not to take that kind of thing personally. Yeah. Listen, I know I've been there, and you know, as I've got a little bit older, I've been on the other side of it, where I'm listening to my peers, my other hiring managers. Egos get in the way, don't they? Yeah. Okay. No, I can understand. Listen, we're not... I'm not looking at you and expecting you to be in this business in 10 years' time, or anyone who comes in for this job. Hopefully you will, and hopefully we'll be able to give you a fulfilling, exciting career path. But the chances are that at some point your desires, your life, your needs may diverge from ours, and that's totally fine. Yeah, don't feel bad about looking for another job while you've currently got one. Yeah. Okay. So what attracted you to this business and this role? Yeah. Sure, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, this would be your third job, but you've had a little bit of experience at this point. You know, a job description is invariably a wish list of items and skills and competencies and experiences that we would love to see in someone. Don't fret about having 75%. So much of this kind of job, and frankly most jobs, is passion, hard work, a desire to learn, and a desire to provide value for this business. So we can teach you, we can fill those gaps, and within 6 months to a year you will fill that entire job description. Okay? Yeah. Well, every day's a school day, and that's absolutely fine. Yeah. Now, there's a pretty good course you can take on that on LinkedIn Learning that I've taken before, and it's probably about 8 hours all told, so you could do it across a week, you know, maybe an hour an evening, a couple of hours on the weekend maybe, and that will give you a really good baseline understanding of the terminology, the reason for doing that kind of work. Yeah. Because analytics on their own it's just data. It's what you do with it and how you process that and turn it into actionable insight that really matters. Yeah. Yeah, definitely search it up and give it a go. Yeah, okay. Do you do much in the way of extracurricular courses? Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, I think a lot of people still appreciate traditional certification, CIM in this case, project management, those kinds of things, but they cost a lot of money, and many times the amount of insight, interest and passion that are put into the courses you can find online 2 or 3-fold that you find from a CIM teacher. Yeah. But again, it's about putting it into practice and knowing what is theory and what is really useful and it's going to make you better at your job. Yeah. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your experience in digital marketing. maybe some of the campaigns you've been involved with, the kind of return you've seen on them, the tweaks and strategy you've made during a campaign? Okay. And how big was the team involved in that project? Yeah. How did you find that? Yeah, clarity is important. Yeah. Well, we make sure that we regularly keep the CEO of this business close to the projects that we're undertaking and ensure we've got continued buy-in from them. Yeah. Because if you don't have clarity on the strategy and where you fit into that strategy, yeah, you're just spending money and making money with no real purpose. Yeah, that very quickly leads to that disillusionment. Oh, okay, the other colleague left too, yeah. It didn't meet their expectations, okay. Yeah, that's a tale as old as time, but yes. Did you speak to them about that? Yeah, okay. That's brave. How did it go down? Yeah. Did anything change off the back of it? Of course not. We've all been there. Old habits die hard. Sure. Yeah. Definitely. Tell me about that. I've just got to send someone my lunch order. Okay. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. So, and that right there is using a bit of the data to inform a decision point. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think you should take that class because it's a lot of what you're talking about already, but taken to the next level. Okay. Also, you changed the channel strategy, moved over to TikTok and Instagram. Okay. And how did that affect the overall performance? Maybe the wrong audience. Yeah. Okay. You got to do that audience research at the start. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's constant iteration. It's constant development. But you got to know who you're talking to, and if they're not on TikTok or Instagram, then you're spending money to talk to the wrong people. Most definitely. Okay. Right. So, what are you hoping to get out of this role? You know, what's exciting to you long term? Not just the initial career development, but what are you hoping to get from this business? Yes. That is a reasonable thing to say, yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. You feel a little constrained in your current business. There's a lack of imagination, right? Yeah. You've got a clear desire for autonomy and trust. And that is absolutely something I encourage, mostly because I need to be doing my work and taking care of my responsibilities. I don't want to be doing yours. I want to be able to trust you to crack on and deliver what's needed for this business, but we keep in constant touch. Daily check-in, weekly check-in with the team, sure we're still aligned on what we're all doing. We're all pulling in the same direction and sharing the insights that we've learned throughout the week, but on a hour-to-hour basis. You set your workload, you set your priorities, and you'll have my support the whole way, but you can make or break it based on what you do with that autonomy. Yeah. Look, we treat each other like people here. I don't want to be breathing down your neck. I don't want to be checking to see if you're online. If you started an hour early, you can finish an hour early. There's no problem with that kind of thing. Just tell me what's going on if you're going to be really moving things around. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could work that out. I'm fairly flexible on things like that. If you want to go and play squash at 4 p.m. on a Thursday, we can put that regularly into the schedule. I do things like that all the time. Yeah. Hey, on Friday at 2 p.m, I'm a ghost. I'm going to go and spend some time with my family. But Tuesday at 10 o'clock at night, you'll probably find me working. Yeah. They get more than their fair share of hours out of me. But sometimes there are more important things to be handling at that point in time. Yeah. And I think that's a big part of the culture here. Something I'm part of, and something that the whole team, the senior management team, is not only in support of, but actively encouraging. A lot of people, even post-COVID, are afraid maybe to break out of, is it okay to be flexible? Absolutely. Spend time with your family and your loved ones and put the work in. You will be more passionate and engaged with this business if you get to live your life the way you want to. Yeah. Okay. That's a good question. And again, I think that might lead me to think you had some frustrations with that in your current position. Okay, yeah. So, every business could be better at that. And we try our best to keep communication lines open and everyone pulling in the same direction. There is inevitably some friction between sales and marketing. But we always have to remember that we are two sides of the same coin. Marketing is I believe, maybe because of my position, the foundation of the business and what those people out in the field or online are representing. And if the sales team haven't been brought on side by us enough, then that is our fault. If they're out there selling the wrong thing, with the wrong message, the wrong proposition, then collectively as a senior management team, we've done the wrong thing. So we're not siloed in any way, and we try to keep that communication path as flowing as possible, and for the most part it works. Yes. Yeah, hey, that must have been frustrating. That's those egos again, right? Yeah. Always the egos. A sales director and a marketing director who don't like each other and don't want to work together. That is a recipe for disaster. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about you. I think I understand what you need from a role, and in terms of your capabilities and capacity. Just to be on the same page, we'll likely ask you to do a presentation. Just a short presentation. And what I'm looking to understand with you doing that is, your ability to formulate ideas and then transpose them into a plan and then execute them in a short 15-minute presentation. I'm looking to see your design skills and your ability to portray information back to me, in this case, the wider business in the future, and your understanding of both digital marketing as a whole, but also this business and our aims and goals. So I'll send you over a short paragraph, a bit of a prompt, and a bit of information for you to disseminate into a short presentation. Yeah, and that will give me vastly more insight than any amount of conversation that we could have here would. Yeah, does that make sense? Does that seem fair? Yeah, no, I don't want you to spend a whole week on it. Just a couple of hours. Just show me your knowledge and show me what you can do. Yeah, okay. So tell me a little bit more about you. Okay. Oh, sweet, what's their name? Yeah, what breed is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can show me a picture. Show me a picture. That's a very cute dog. That is a very cute dog. Okay. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you think you're gonna look to move out anytime in the future? Yeah, do you think you'll stay in the area? Yeah, hey, it's a nice place to be. Did you go to university locally? Hold on, let me look at your CV. No, okay. So you've had the experience of being away from home and you're kind of happy here now? Yeah? Good. So yeah, still got your friends from school and look, that's fine. I think there can be a stigma around staying in your hometown and no, I'm not from around here. But I just mean to say that I didn't leave because I felt like I should. I left for an opportunity and now I'm here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was there too. Yeah. I went to that. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Yep. Okay, so hybrid working is absolutely something that we can discuss and something I want to be part of everyone's role here. Yes. 100%. I think in the first month we would mostly have you in the office to build relationships with the team and myself and an understanding of the business and all of the colleagues in functions that you won't deal with every day. You don't want to be having to email them for something and they've never seen you before. I assure you it will get done quicker if you've spoken to them. Yeah. So I think we'd probably then look to have 2 or 3 days a week in the office, 2 or 3 days at home. Yeah. A healthy mix if there's a good reason, and the weekly meeting with everyone in the team, that's crucial. You know, we all want to be there for that. But if there's no reason for you to come into the office, then don't. Yeah, we can just as easily talk like this and build out plans. If we're going to sit and do a brand new product launch and we want to do the full strategy for it, I think we'd all have more fun if we were in person together. But if you're just working through some analysis or some execution, yeah, please do that from home. Yep. In terms of perks and package, we can look at that a little bit more after the second interview. Yeah, the one with the presentation, that's right. And did the recruiter, what did they tell you? Yeah, that's about right. How does that sound to you? Yeah, there are a few perks that we have. We tend to focus on delivering an excellent salary, which I think you'll agree that is a very good salary for this position in this part of the world. I think, yeah, listen, man, the free gym isn't free. You're paying for it another way. Yeah. But, there is pension matching, there is some amount of health insurance, and let's do that second interview. But ask your recruiter for a bit of a breakdown. Yeah, they'll tell you more. It's decent, it's really good, it is a great place to work. I wouldn't have been here for 5 years if it wasn't. Yeah. Okay, listen. No, that's fine. I know. I'm sorry if that was the expectation that was set, but I wanted to get to know you a little bit. I don't want to sit there and quiz you about digital marketing and the things that you know and this term and that term. I want to know you. I wanted to get a feel for why you wanted to talk about this role. I can sense your passion. I can sense your excitement. So, listen, it's absolutely fine. We'll talk a bit more about the nitty-gritty in the next interview, which would be probably, we would do that in the office, face to face. It would probably last about an hour to an hour and a half, and we would get really deep into the detail. I've already spoken to quite a few people about this role, and this is just a quick first stage chat, and sometimes, it's not the right fit, and sometimes it is, like in this case, so don't worry about it not being an hour long. The second stage is where we'll really shine, okay? Yeah, that will be with me and the CEO of the business. And I may potentially bring someone else in from the marketing team to give them a bit of experience of interview situations. But we'll see. Would you be okay with 3 people? Yeah. Maybe. That's fine. That's okay. Look, me and the CEO, we're a given. It's going to have to be us. But maybe I think the marketing executive can sit it out if you want to not be too overawed. That's fine. Don't worry. It might be a problem if you're in a sales position, but presentations to dozens of people are not a regular part of this role for you. They can be for me, but for you it'll be about as much presenting your details and information back to me to enable me to put it into a wider presentation. Yeah. Listen, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. I really appreciated it. Thanks to Zoom for not dropping out like it always does. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me before we go? Yeah. And what is your notice period at your current job? Okay, 1 month. 1 month. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Alright. No problem. You have a great day. I will speak to you via the recruiter. We'll set up a date. It will likely be late next week. Does that work for you? Thursday or Friday of next week? Yeah, we can do it maybe about 4 o'clock, so you can skip out of work early and then... Yeah. Okay, I'll try and make something happen for 4 o'clock on Thursday or Friday of next week. I'll let you know via the recruiter, and I will see you then.